Hello and welcome to Champions League semi-final second leg football review. Where first here we're going to talk about what went down on the Tuesday night's fixture at Emirates Stadium between Arsenal and Atlético de Madrid. An incredible tie which happened in the first leg in the Metropolitano, which finished 1-1, and Arsenal, with a home advantage, faced Atlético de Madrid in the second leg. And full-time score, Arsenal 1, Atlético de Madrid 0. Arsenal win 2-1 on aggregate, as Captain Fantastic Saka leads Arsenal into Champions League final. Arsenal are 4 wins away from a Premier League Champions League double after they beat Atlético de Madrid thanks to Bukayo Saka's goal. Bukayo Saka grabbed the decisive goal as Arsenal beat Atlético de Madrid 1-0 to seal their place in the Champions League final with a 2-1 aggregate victory, having snapped a 7-game streak without a goal involvement when he scored and assisted against Fulham in the Premier League last weekend. Captain Fantastic Saka was Arsenal's hero as they booked their spot in the final of the Champions League for the first time in 20 years. The Gunners, buoyed by title rivals Man City dropping points in the domestic tussle, hit the front when Saka tapped home on the rebound in the 44th minute at the Emirates Stadium. Atletico may have been ahead early on if not for a fantastic block from Declan Rice, who just did enough to put Julian Alvarez off. Miles Lewis-Kelly, once again starting in a centre midfield role, almost teed up an opener with a fantastic bit of play as he skipped along the byline and fired a low cross that flashed across the face of goal. Yet the home fans erupted in jubilation when Leonardo Trossard created the space for a shot, with Jan Oblak only able to parry his save out to Saka, who was alert to stay onside and beat the defenders to the loose ball. Gabriel Magalhaes survived a VAR check for a potential penalty when he challenged Giuliano Simeone before Antoine Griezmann, on what is set to be his final Champions League appearance, was clearly brought down in an Arsenal box. No spot kick was given, however, as Gabriel had been fouled up in the build-up. Victor Gyökeres could have put Arsenal into complete control, but the forward skewed over from Piero Hincapie's brilliant left-wing centre. Mikel Arteta's team, however, were not meant to lament that miss, as the Gunners set up a showdown against either Paris Saint-Germain or Bayern Munich. It has been some 24 hours for Arsenal. With Man City's slip-up on Monday, the Gunners know they are just 3 wins away from winning the top-flight title for the first time in 22 years. And now Arteta's side know a 4th win, this time in Budapest, will see them crowned European champions. Like last week's clash against Real Madrid, this was another attritional encounter, with each team managing only 2 attempts on target. Saka made his chance count. He has been involved in 14 Champions League goals in as many appearances at the Emirates, scoring 9 times and providing 5 assists. The winger is the first Arsenal player to score in 2 different semi-finals in the competition, which is also versus PSG last season. The Gunners fell short on that occasion, but despite tempers boiling over on the touchline as full time approached, the rain poured down. It was Arteta's men who did for Diego Simeone's dogs of war, who are limited to chances worth only 0.5 expected goals. While Arsenal battled on thanks to their number 7, this result marks their end of the road in Europe for Atletico's occupant of that same number. Griezmann made his 128th appearance in a major European competition, the 4th most by any French player. He went off having made 4 tackles, double the amount of shots he managed, as Arsenal's stringent defense limited his influence. Arsenal are unbeaten in their last 9 games against Spanish sides in the Champions League, which is winning 7 and drawing 1, while Atletico have lost 7 of their last 8 games away games against English sides in the competition. And that concludes the Tuesday night Champions League semi-final second leg fixture. We now know the one team competing in the final in Budapest, which is Arsenal. But the semi-final isn't over yet, as the second leg tie of the other match between Bayern Munich and Paris Saint-Germain will be held in Germany Allianz Arena Stadium with 5-4 scoreline in the first leg. PSG advantage. But the second leg will surely bring us a true showdown. But until then, see you all and good night.